Welcome back to another Guardian Tales video. I am going to try to play Miya in the fire map. This is a very difficult map, and I've tried to play Miya before, and she really didn't have enough output. Even though the enemies are all earth and the advantage is to fire, so you're taking 30% less damage, you're dealing 30% more damage, she wasn't doing enough. She wasn't making it happen. And we're also 45 minutes after the queue opened up, and I think usually most all the big boys have wrapped this up in the first 15 minutes. So the roster that we might get, we might not even get a queue. We'll see how it goes. And then also, people might see me and they might leave because they're like, what? He's playing a Miya? What's going on here? He doesn't even have a cool cosmetic. Although I guess you can't see the cosmetic on the load-in screen, so whatever. But that is a task. I've done it with Beth. I've done it with Future Princess. But in the future update that's currently on Korea, you need to beat the co-op with 3 heroes in order to get your maximum rewards. Can I move and line all these up? I am not lining it up well. I feel like if I do line up stuff, I can do useful damage. Probably not good or great or anything like that. But we're contributing. I'll put it that way. We're contributing. Of course, there are 2 melee buffs, hit point buff, and a skill buff, I guess I'm supposed to say. So it's something. There we go. Watch me lose healer. I could actually lose healer, like top healer, to the princess. That probably will happen. And that's probably the main reason why, well, there's 2 main reasons, which I guess means there's no main reason. Look at that, Beth actually went over 22-7. Woo, spicy. Did not want to throw my weapon skill that way. But the issue is, if you want a healer, you just bring FP, and FP heals tanks and does damage all at the same time. Like, get out of here, battery. I know you're complaining. Like, this FP is doing 3 times my damage. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And also, I'm not sure about how they calculate the healing. I think damage blocked by the barrier actually counts as damage healed on the meter. Trying to line things up. Miya is fun to play, but you know what I mean. You know what it is. Haven't had to use my heal button. Chain heals are there. And also, I'm not sure how they do overhealing as well, if that just goes to the meter or not. I don't think it does. I don't know anything. I just play the game, man. Alright, first boss. I'm sure I won't die instantly. I do have a sharpshooter on. Because of course I do. I'm not seeing too much damage ticking. There we go. Throw one of my heals out there. It's kind of nice to have. Not necessary. Certainly. Big old frame drop. Look at how low my damage is. I'm wearing a sharpshooter. Like a really good sharpshooter. But I mean, hey, what do you expect? I'll flip over the DPS meter to heals in a bit. Oh, that was the last boss. Wow. FP still beat me. And look, somebody died. I usually think the poop smoke was what's killing people, but look at that. So, like I predicted, best healer still goes to FP. I think what's happening is the barrier that prevents damage for like 3 hits is counting as healing and going there. You know, it's not the biggest problem in the day, but wow. Damage healer to Beth, tanker and healer to FP. Not unexpected. But that was fun. And hey, that's the first time I've done that with Miya. Ooh, that was a one-shot right there. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. So it can be done. Just make sure you get carried by 2 other meta heroes, and you'll have a good time. I would enjoy doing playing Akiyuki here in a previous video. Akiyuki was amazing. Did a truck ton of damage. This Beth actually topped it. Previously, Akiyuki was the first hero that I saw do 20k in one spike, and the Beth did like 22.7k or something like that. So Akiyuki's definitely playable, and you might be like, but I don't have my Akiyuki's not all the way geared, or I don't have a fire hero that's all the way geared. Well, training room, throw them in the training room, and since the new window to collect your rewards is a 48-hour window, if a new map comes out and you weren't prepared for it, you could throw whatever hero, take somebody out of your training room, then your training room has to cool down for 24 hours unless you throw gems in it. So you just wait, and then once the timer's up, you throw in your meta hero or your elemental based hero, and then there you go. That helps you a little bit. You only have one training room slot, and you want to clear it 3 times with 3 heroes. So it's challenging, but like I said, it's top tier content. And also, if you can't do the highest level, you're only missing out on like 1 to 3 gems per day or something. I'll show you that in a second, but still can't get that second slot. Man, I really hope we get the second slot sometime soon. That would be amazing. I was actually kind of hoping that when season 2 opened, it'd be like, all right, here's season 2. Here's a way to earn your second slot. But that would be pretty amazing. Anyways, let's go back for 1 second. The co-op beta, and again, this is still in beta, but I'm just looking at these rewards here. Let's say you can't do level 82. If you're doing 80, you're only losing out on 1 gem. So it's like, 80's too hard. I have to have maxed out heroes. Rah, it's difficult for free to play. You're missing out on 1 gem. So it's really just the pride factor. But I think they should lean into the pride factor. I think they should make some sort of leaderboard kind of thing. And I think they should add more levels. Put in an 84, put in an 85. Let people that really want to bash their heads against stuff and just get kicked in the face, let us do it. Put it up there. But please fix the lag first, though. The disconnecting and the frame dropping and the lag, it's pretty bad. But yeah, put in the higher levels. Also, same thing, they've recently added in some higher level rifts. Where are we at? Here we go. Level 80, this is great. I'm really happy to have a higher level dungeon than my hero level, but I want to see this increase even more. I'd love to see them put it all the way into like 90 or something. That way, if I want to do my auto run and sweep on 85, I could sweep on 85. Or if I have time and I really want to go try hard, I can try that tip top level that's too high for me to auto, so I can't sweep it, but I can get that extra amount of gold. But if you look at how much gold increases, so 75 used to be the highest that you could do. And if you look at the gold reward there, this is the item dungeon. Let's get out of here. Let's look at gold, just to give us a numerical thing. So the highest that you used to be able to do was 13,450, and then now it's 13,900. So you're getting around 500 more gold. What's that, 550? No, math is hard, whatever. You're not getting a ton more gold, and yes, that's the multiplier that can multiply by you finishing faster, but it's not a ton. It's more of the pride factor. It's more about feeling that you, I don't know. It's just feeling that like all your hard work is paying off. It's like, okay, I've done all this work. I've got a bigger shovel. I can shovel more stuff. You know, it feels good. But it also gives you that play factor. Like there's a reason to, I want something that's so difficult that I can't auto it, that I have to play it. And one of the things that the game does well is, let's say I try a level and I lose, or I have to quit out because I'm not going to finish it before the timer. I don't lose the resource, the coffee, to do that. You only lose it when you complete these runs. So if you're doing, and also on the flip side, if you're doing the story mode, you only spend the coffee to unlock the level, and you can rerun the level as many times as you want, win or fail or whatever. I think they do the resource in that way very well. Instead of it's like, all right, use your resource. Okay, you lost. Not only did you waste your time, but you wasted your resource and you lost. That sucks. This you get to keep going over and over again until you make it happen. So it's good. Feels good. It feels good. And it feels like I am getting more shards. I think they confirmed that it's like 1.4 shards for, like on average per run. But I think they also made the minimum that you have to at least get one of the unique shards per run, so you can no longer get 0. So I don't know if they kept the average or how they did it, but it feels like I'm getting more shards. But I haven't in this, and I'm getting super close to finishing off Garam. I'm going to get Garam till he has, let's see, 120... Yeah, until he has 120 shards to go. And then in the next event that's coming out next month, you're going to get a handful of Garam shards, and then I'll max him out. But I don't think I need a water team for the next raid anyways. So I can be a little bit patient on that, and I can take up some free shards. But there you go. That's my ramble. That's what I got to talk about. That is the situation. So there you go. Let's confirm that. Let's get out of here. We're having fun. We're doing stuff. Oh, also, last little thing. So the next stage for World 2, or no, World 11 Season 2 is coming out on March 2nd. However, if I go to menu, and I go to book, and then I go to hero, and then, let's see, find you. Look down here. In orange text under the story, it says 11.6, top floor. Does this mean that you can get her for free? Does this mean that she's a freebie at 11.6? So when the rest of the story comes out, you can unlock her? Because what else could that mean? Or maybe her story, you have to do 11.6 to see her story? I don't get it. Because obviously, if you just mileage her, you can just buy her outright. Because people are running around with this hero. But so why does it say that in orange text? If we look over at Lynn, which is a fire hero, she don't say that. She doesn't have a thing. So what is that? I don't know. Whatever, you guys be the judge. But we finished the Light Tower of Horizon. We finished level 40 there, and then we're slowly chipping away at our fire. We're at like, what, 32? So I don't know, my fire team is a little bit ragtag, but that'll be a different day. As always, appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.